Alright, what's good, boys? Welcome back to my video. So, I'm sorry that we are on the Reflux track again. Obviously, I'll get into it in this video, but basically there's no embassy mods in a minute, so I can't go and download a different track to play for you guys. So I thought I'd just join a Pablo B on Reflux track, just make it a little bit more interesting than me just riding around and testing. But yeah, so basically MX Bikes was attacked again, but this time not like last time. Quite a bit worse this time. I didn't really want to make a video on it because it brings that attention to it, and you know, the worst thing you can do really is give them a lot of attention for it, but I needed a video for Friday, so I thought I'd do that, as I can't download a track, so I can't do like a track review or anything, and there's no pub lobbies up in the minute either, so this is the only lobby that had people in it on a decent track that wasn't like a Papiti lobby that's like 250 only, so I thought I'd just join this and just speak to you guys about it a little bit. I'm not going to go crazy in depth about it all. I'm doing this all like off the top of my head. I'm not got anything written down, I'm not with like notes or anything like that to take, but I'm just going to do this all from the top of my head just to talk about it a little bit. But yeah, basically people just decided to hack the entire like bikes system, really. Basically they got all of Insane's access to everything. They got the GitHub, which if you didn't know is what all of us MX Bikes, like the OEM team testers, this is where we download all of our bikes, all the preview bikes that we all need to test, and if we got new tyres and everything, we download it all from that, and they have access to that basically. So they were giving out all the bikes, they were giving out like tyres and stuff as well. It's like they had access to everything that we were testing, and they were basically just giving it out. So if you have the Triumph and you got it from them, it's nowhere near done, first of all. So, I mean, you're not really going to be doing anything on it, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, if you do have it, then you're not going to... It's going to change by the time that it's released anyway. So it's kind of pointless if you do have it, but if you got it, you got it. You can't ride it in lobbies or anything. I don't think, anyway. But yeah, they have access to all of that. They had access to all the bikes and everything, but... and then they've managed to get into all the MXV mods website and everything like that. They fiddled around with the entire website. They basically changed all the names and everything, and yeah, there was a few people in there just sort of messing around with it all, like changing the names of everything, commenting on everything, and yeah, they ended up pretty much just deleting the entire website, really. And obviously this is the day after, so Insane has managed to get access to most of it all, like most of it again, and he's currently closed the website, so you guys see it tomorrow. It might be back up tomorrow, I don't know how bad the situation is. Obviously I'm just going off of what I've spoke to him about and what I've seen in channels and everything, but yeah, at the minute he's closed the website to his IP only, so only he can get on it. So if you are still getting errors, it is anything to do with you, it's just he's closed the entire website basically until it's fixed. You can do like a rollback thing on it, but apparently the rollback was 10 AM the day afterwards, so he's not actually able to roll it back. So he's basically, I'm not sure if he's got to redo half the website or if he's just got to change and update a few bits. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how bad the situation actually is. But yeah, they basically just got access to everything that Insane had, and obviously, as you know, Insane's one of the best guys in the community. Really, he's pretty much got everything. So they basically had access to everything that they should have, and they were just releasing it to everyone. But it is what it is. A lot of people were saying, it's just it for MX Bikes, is bikes done? Like, no, the game's not going to go anywhere. They just got access to all of the stuff that Insane had, so just a lot of the community stuff, really. It's more just very, very annoying stuff that they had access to. It wasn't really anything super crazy, but it is going to be annoying to fix. It's just one of them things where it's like, why even bother? Like, what's the point? They don't have access to any like the main game stuff. They can't do anything to the actual game. It's just all the community stuff that they have access to, really. But it is what it is. Obviously you guys have seen this on Friday. I assume we're still going to be running aerial. I don't see why we wouldn't run aerial. But yeah, they had some issues with the shop where they were logging into people's accounts, and obviously people that have money on their shop account, they were giving out money. So they were logging into accounts and then just like transferring the money. So basically, if you haven't changed your password on shop since the incident, I would change it. I don't think they have access to it, but who knows what they still have access to. It's only been like a day. Well, it's only really been about 12 hours since it all, as of recording this, it'd be about 24 or so by now. by the time you guys see this. But yeah, if you haven't changed your passwords on shop or MSU mods or anything like that, then I would highly suggest that you change all your passwords and everything. I changed all my passwords while they were doing it all just to be safe. I'd put 2-factor authentication on as well if you haven't, because obviously all your shop and everything is linked to Discord and all that, and you don't want them to have access to all your Discord and everything. But yeah, I was speaking to Linz while it was all happening, and it seemed like Linz was one of the main targets in it all, really. They really don't like Linz. I'm not sure why, I don't know what they have against him. I don't know why people have grudges against people in this game. Like, realistically, it's a game. At the end of the day, if you don't like someone, don't speak to them. Like, it's a game. You haven't got to... It's not like a job. We have to see them every single day. You have to work with them. You have to do everything with them. Like, you don't. It's a game. If you hate them that much, block them on Discord, don't see their messages, don't speak to them. Like, I don't get what the hard part is about, like, just not speaking to someone. Like, it's a game. You sit behind a computer screen, you sit behind a monitor all day. It's like, if you don't want to speak to someone, you don't have to speak to them. But, I mean, it is what it is. I guess some people just are like that. I'm not actually sure who they were, but I don't know if they're, like, from the bikes community, whether they're, like, they were actually, like, known in it, and they've just obviously on, like, different Discord accounts or whatever. Or they're just sort of, you know, random people that are friends with people in the game. But yeah, I mean, there's not really much that we can do as the community. We just have to sort of sit and wait and obviously appreciate all the admins and the mods, everything that are trying to get it all fixed for us, because half of the stuff that they do is all just like for the community. They're not getting paid loads to do it. But yeah, it's just annoying. I don't know why people do it, if I'm being completely honest, but it is what it is. It's not really going to affect anything in the long run. It's just more of a nuisance at the time. But yeah, they had like some IP sheet thing as well, where they had everyone's IPs, and they were like, and they had people in a VC with them and everything. Like, people were joining the VC that they were in. First of all, why are you joining the VC that they're in? Like, why would you want to join the VC? But yeah, they were in there. They were like, search up my account, look at this guy, do this guy's IP. They had a sheet basically of everyone's IPs, and yeah, and then you get like the little kids, they're all in there like, look at his IP, go to his IP, I want his IP. Not that they can do anything with it anyway, just because they want to look at it, so they've seen it probably. But yeah, there were like admins and everything's IPs that were all given out and stuff like that. It was quite bad, but nothing in the long run. It's not going to affect the game. I know a lot of people were saying like, is the game done now? Like, no, game's not going to go anywhere. I don't think anything really is going to get the game gone. Like, at the end of the day, it is a game with thousands and thousands of downloads. Like, it's not just like a crappy little game that, you know, anyone can hack into. There's just the community stuff they managed to get into, because it's obviously it's community stuff. It's not like all encrypted and everything like that. Like, you can get into it if you really wanted to. And yeah, that's what they did basically. They managed to just get into all that stuff, and they just were giving it all out, which is very, very weird, because it seemed like it was a massive, massive deal, but at the end of the day, it wasn't really that huge what they did. It's just, like I've said already, it's just more of a nuisance. They've just sort of made it annoying for everyone for the next few days basically, but no idea who they actually were. But yeah, you do just get like the random kids that they're in the VC, like egging them on to do it all just because they've had enough of the game, or they're muted in a Discord channel and they're like, yeah, fine, let's just ruin the whole game. It's like, I don't understand people that do that. But I mean, it is what it is. Another thing as well that they had access to was the little lock-in file where you lock everything to a GUID. So that's what they use on the shop. So you can only get the track for your GUID, you can't give it out to people. And I'm pretty sure you can reverse it on that as well. So if you are on a locked track, like to your GUID, you can unlock it and send it to people. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, but you can unlock it, and they were basically giving that out to people. So it wouldn't surprise me if some tracks are going to be unlocked, or you'll start finding drive links with files and model swaps from the Project OEM website, because I'm pretty sure they were giving out models from that as well. So yeah, they basically just had access to all that stuff. But yeah, they were giving out the lock-in exe file, so you can unlock stuff. So yeah, there's probably a few people that have the handguards and everything now from the Project OEM website. But it's just little things like that, like people that shouldn't have handguards or whatever now have them, and they were changing passwords on the shop, like they were changing your passwords and logging you out of it and everything like that. So they were just doing really, really annoying things, like just the like annoying things. It's like, what's even the point? Like, what have they done to you for you to do this? But yeah, it just seemed like they were trying to target like the main people in the community. Like, I think Trojan was targeted, Linz was targeted, I think Reeblock had a little bit of targeting. It's like, I don't even know who they were. Like I said, I had no idea who they even were. Definitely American. They were spelling everything American ways. They were just sort of, everything they spelt was American way. So definitely Americans. So that doesn't really surprise me though. No offense to the American guys, but like, it seems to be the younger American guys that always want to ruin the game. Don't know why. If anything, it should be the EU guys. I think NA are more focused than the EU in this game. But I mean, not really much that I can do or anyone else can really do other than the WOS. But just appreciate them. Like, they are genuinely trying their hardest to get it all back up. Like, I'm surprised they're even trying it. The morale's going to be really, really low, like, for all the team. Like, yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you see them having issues or anything, just, you know, send them a W or something. They're genuinely trying to get it all back up and running for you guys, and they're all doing it for free. So they generally just want you guys to have a good experience in the game. And yeah, then you get these people that come along and just want to ruin it. But yeah, I think the best thing we can all do now is just kind of wait. Don't stress them too much over it. Don't keep asking when it's going to be done, like when it's going to be up and everything like that. Just let them do it. Let them take their time on it. I'm sure they'll bring it back stronger and better than ever, as they always do. If they have an issue, they'll always try and fix it and make it stronger and better. But yeah, the game's not had the smoothest run this year. I think we all know that. But I mean, like I said, we just gotta wait now. Wait for everything to be done. Just wait patiently. Shouldn't take too long. But yeah, I'm sorry we went on a different track. But I mean, this track's actually really, really fun. It's also $1 on the shop as well, so if you do want to get it, go ahead and grab it. It's very, very fun. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. I just wanted to have a little rant about it. But yeah, don't give them any attention or anything like that. If you see them typing in channels or if they make different accounts or whatever, just ignore them. Don't give them any attention. They're obviously just doing it for the attention. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.